Hey, it's your boy Millennium Mal coming back for another session with the Melanin University. I'm here with my other co-host again.
Hey, this your girl Chelsea, aka Rockin' and Jays.
This your girl Cassie _Cassie_.
And we come in with a new episode this week. Today we're going to talk about the infamous, the supermodel of viruses that has hit the scene. We're talking about Miss Corona.
AKA Rona.
Or if
Rona.
Or if we want to get, official COVID-19. So, we just wanted to bring up this topic because Corona has definitely taken over everything. It's taken over politics. It's taken over social media. It's taken over just life in general. We just went to the store. We went to Walmart. Can't even find hand soap. Can't find toilet paper. So how y'all feeling about Corona?
I want to know why the toilet paper is gone and not the toothbrushes or the toothpaste or the body wash. So y'all just planning on surviving off of toilet paper?
Not planning on washing their ass, apparently.
That might be it.
Did anybody take some laundry detergent? Is that gone too?
The deodorant ain't even in ransacked. The only thing that's ransacked is hand soap and toilet paper.
Okay, so what we really want to get into first, because we want to get the facts out there real quick, and then we'll talk about like the craziness going on around it. First things first, with the coronavirus, there is a lot of fear out there, and we do want to drop just some information. Now, the coronavirus itself, according to the CDC, only fatally affects 1 in every 500 person. Now, the people that are at higher risk to get affected by the disease are people over 65 and people with compromised immune systems. Also, people who have heart disease, diabetes, lung disease, those type of situations, those are the people who are primarily at risk for getting the coronavirus.
Yes. And
it being fatal. If you don't have any of that, it's just going to come into you and you might feel like you have like the cold or the flu. It's a very low chance of you actually dying from it.
Yes. Like all precautions, we want to make sure that we're washing our hands because with any virus, bacteria, anything, we need to keep our hands washed for at least 20 seconds, especially after going to the bathroom or before eating, after blowing your nose, coughing, sneezing, excuse me. Also, if you are like some of the people who weren't able to pick up any hand soap or don't have any hand soap, it's best to use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol if soap is not available to you. Clean and disinfect everything that's frequently touched as an object, surfaces, doorknobs, household cleaning sprays or wipes. And if you feel sick, honestly, just stay at home. If your kids are sick, let them stay at home so then they're just not passing anything else around. Or you, or in that matter, like make sure that you're always washing your hands. I feel like everywhere around the U.S., we handle a lot of things that are dirty. Money, for example. Everyone uses money every day, but that's one of the most dirtiest objects.
This is very true.
Your phone too.
Yeah, your phone.
Yes,
make sure you are wiping down and disinfecting anything that you can. Also wanted to let you guys know, I know a lot of people are weary of going to the hospitals and things because of the cost of getting tested for coronavirus. Just to let you know, the president of the CDC did pledge that free testing is now available to anyone who is showing symptoms. So if you do have any symptoms, do not be afraid to go and get tested. Because I know at one time it was $3,000 or so to get tested, treated if you got quarantined, all of that. You do not have to worry about that anymore. So if you feel anything, make sure you go get tested, be responsible about it.
And just to hit on what Malcolm said, a lot of people have insurances and they were afraid that their copays weren't going to be covered. Your copays are actually covered. All health insurances are waiving copays for the testing. But as far as medications and anything else that goes along with what you need, that will still be at additional cost for you. I believe it's still going to be covered under a copay, but it's waived for you to get tested.
Right.
Now, I know a lot of us have relatives or even ourselves as parents, we have kids that are home.
Mm-hmm.
Parents, please make sure that you are disinfecting your children. That means, like, if they have runny noses, like hands, make sure they're taking the proper steps too, because that counts.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, okay, so those are pretty much the facts that are on the case as far as, handling the logistics of dealing with the disease or dealing with the virus, whatever we want to call it. Now, can we get into the mayhem?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Let's get into this. This started off with a lot of children, or even not even colleges, they're shut down for weeks. Like,
Yes.
I've never seen this actually happen. This is the first time for me that I'm seeing this.
Yeah, this is the first time in my lifetime I've seen school shut down for 3 weeks.
My thing is, what's happening to people who are having to leave their dorms and they have nowhere else to go?
Oh,
The international students.
the people that actually, if you live on campus, you're currently staying on campus, and you leave, you are not allowed to come back.
What?
Yeah, you are kicked out until school is reopened. You are not allowed to come back.
And some campuses are doing that.
And if you have classes, I believe they're offering
Online.
online and things like that. But as far as your living situation, you're not allowed to come back. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
And then everybody's like, if you're an international student and you're trying to get back to where you were for that meeting of time, the tickets are they were too expensive. But now, like, you can go to Las Vegas from Valdosta, a direct flight for $200 right now. Less than that, $150.
I have another question about that. What if you're an international student, you leave, but you can't come back because of the travel ban?
Exactly. That's
exactly because a lot of people are stuck.
Yeah, you have to be really weary. I know a lot of people are gearing up for spring break. And if you guys make plans for spring break, I would just say do the research before you actually leave.
Yes.
Because if you're going out of the country, to the Caribbean, you're going to Mexico, going to Europe or anything, just make sure you're doing your research so A, you don't get stuck there, and B, you just want to make sure that if there is anything going on where they're canceling flights, you want to try to, possibly get a refund or something because that's something you paid for.
Yes. Cassie, how is that situation going? Because I know that you're actually supposed to be leaving for London and Paris on April 3rd.
I could get a refund on some parts of my trip. Other parts are yet to be determined.
Which is why?
Because the flight insurance only covers if someone is sick, there's death in family, and right now that portion of the flight, they're still going.
Okay.
So they haven't canceled it.
Right. So my thing is, what about when I try to come back? Am I gonna be quarantined? Is the question.
Actually, that's the thing. Well, I feel like where you're going hasn't been banned, by the government yet. Mm-hmm. So I feel like
this is where you're leaving from.
Right.
Paris has been.
Oh no, they just banned the UK.
Oh,
today.
Okay. Oh,
they just did it today.
They did it today.
Did not know that.
Oh, so you can't go. Period.
No,
she can go. She can't come back.
I can come back. U.S. citizens can come back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna more than likely be quarantined.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna have to be quarantined for 2.5 weeks.
Crazy.
And my thing is it worth it?
No.
Is it really worth it?
No.
To be honest,
I want my money though.
And this is for everyone. Like, and I understand, like, if you were one of the people that I'm for sure going. I'm not gonna get this trip insurance, but I would not go. It's not worth being held in quarantine. I know that I have some of our viewers. I've spoken to them, and their family members are in quarantine right now. Like, some of them have been in contact with the virus itself, and that they're either their parents or someone that they know is quarantined, and they're not allowed to leave their house. It's not worth it.
I can't be quarantined for 14 days away from my children.
Yeah, and you're not guaranteed to be quarantined in your house. You're going to be at a facility.
Right. It's crazy how eerie it is, like how it's comparable to. Have y'all ever seen Contagion?
Yes. I think I have. Is that with the birds in it? No.
Yes.
Oh, it is with the birds when they were hitting the. Yeah, I see.
Wait, is that the one with Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow in it. It was a good movie. I liked it. However, I feel like this is mirroring that, and there's a lot of fear mongering going around because honestly, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Mm-hmm. This is nothing but a cash grab. Like, this has been the biggest cash grab that I've seen in a long time. Mm-hmm. Corporate America, especially for stores like Walmart, well, Sam's and Walmart, they're all the same. Costco, all of these wholesale stores. One, they're getting rid of all of their inventory. So they're clearing out all of this inventory. And then two, since Trump, decided to pledge $50 billion to businesses that are affected by the coronavirus, businesses are shutting down so they don't have to pay their people. And then they're going to coop this money from the government and also the money from selling out all their inventory.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they're saying fuck the people that work for them.
No, they're not saying fuck the people. It's basically saying they're going to collect all the money that they're going
they're capitalists. Fuck the people, and let's get this money.
Yeah, basically, they just as bad as the pharmaceutical companies. They just ready for a handout. That's it.
Yeah,
and it's crazy that.
And have y'all also noticed that... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Have y'all also noticed that in every election year, there's a virus outbreak?
I think with Obama, wasn't the influenza?
It was either the avian flu or the swine flu.
It was the H1N1.
H1N1.
And that was the swine?
Yes, swine flu
that
was
swine
H1N1.
That basically is mad cow disease. Is that what it is?
No, it's not mad cow.
It's two different. Okay, that's two different. Okay.
But I've noticed that there's either quote-unquote pandemic that has happened or somebody's going to war. And it's just like, okay, when are we going to wake up and realize, like, okay, they're trying to distract us here and then there's some other shit going on. I'm trying to understand what is the other shit that's going on.
That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time something major happens, it is a distraction somewhere.
Or, I mean, it could be in our face. I feel like, as far as Trump is concerned, this looks good for him. He's pledging like $50 billion towards people affected by the coronavirus. And it's coming up on election. So this is going to be fresh in November. So I feel like those are points for him for winning in November.
I could say, when a pandemic happens, it's basically make or break you as a president. Because it tells how can you handle a crisis.
Exactly.
So...
Yeah, I feel like this is adding some points for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's a way to make him look good in the eyes of the people. And I'm not trying to say that he hasn't done any good, because there's some things that I'm like, oh, okay, but it's nothing to change my thoughts on him as a person.
Yeah,
because there's just some things that you just can't do.
But the thing about it is, have both of you guys seen the show on Netflix, House of Cards?
No, I have not.
I've heard of it, though.
Okay.
I have heard of it.
There's this line in House of Cards that rings true in real life, and it's crazy how it is. There was a point in House of Cards that has Kevin Spacey in it and Robin Wright, and there was a point he was like indoctrinated as the president because the president died or something. Oh, spoiler alert, people. And there was a point he was coming up for re-election to actually be elected in, and he was losing. So what he said was, we've lost all options, so the only way to win is fear. We need to scare the living shit out of America. So he got on TV and declared war to make everyone scared enough to vote for him.
You know what?
What the heck?
But I mean, it's true, because the two things that sell are fear and sex.
Fear and sex?
Mm-hmm. In America, yes. Fear and sex.
And I actually will add a third one that's really powerful. Nostalgia.
Yes.
Because I feel like nostalgia is actually how Trump got elected. For white people, that whole make America great again, let's be like the 1950s. Like, that was good for white people.
Propaganda.
Especially the baby boomers.
Yeah, that was good for them. So I feel like nostalgia is a really strong one too.
It is. Mm-mm.
It's just sad that we as Americans fall for the bullshit.
Every time.
Every fucking time. But there's people like us here, the Mellon University, that keep y'all, woke. Or trying to keep y'all woke.
Well, and it's not even necessarily about trying to keep people, like, woke as in what you guys on, you Twitter professionals like to call woke. But it's just to take a second and just think about things. Mm-hmm. Like, the government and Big Pharma right now have us as a people so scared in DC, there are reports of people getting stabbed over cases of water.
Mm-hmm. I watched the video
it's
in
not
the
that
UK.
serious to die for water.
Well, apparently it's gotten that serious. Like, this man literally got stabbed over a case of water.
It's a case of water, like a $4 case of water. You stabbing somebody over a $4?
I saw 2 British women fighting over. This woman had she literally took the whole aisle of toilet paper and put it in 3 buggies and tried to walk off with it. And a black woman literally fought her in the aisle because she just wanted one. And the lady just took them all. And, like, all you hear is, like, the actual employees, like, ma'am, you have to leave all of these buggies. You can't take any. They wouldn't let the woman buy anything out of the store because she basically started a whole riot in the store because of grabbing. She and her children went and grabbed all the toilet paper off the aisle.
That's just being greedy.
British Walmart.
And you know what? I saw a picture of a lady here in America doing that. You know, it was some white lady. I call them micro-capitalists. She bought 3 flats of disinfectant wipes. Me personally, you know, I'm not saying to do this, but I'm just like, at that point, everybody, if you coming out with 3 flats of disinfectant wipes, everybody needs to just go up and grab one.
Yeah, like, because you buying for everybody else. Take 3 for yourself, and the rest is for everybody. That's your contribution.
Only
to society.
take what you need. Why are you taking? You're taking from everybody, then.
Yeah, and it doesn't look right. You're not looking smart taking 27 packs of 12 rolls of toilet paper, like. There's people that coupon that got all this stuff in their house, so they don't even need to go out and get anything. Mm-hmm. I wish I was a couponer because they thought ahead. And any type of epidemic, it's the people that coupon that are winning right now.
Yeah, they have a surplus. Like, have you seen?
I'm going to start couponing after this.
Yeah, my baby sister, she's a couponer.
I need to learn from Miss Bree then.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Bree. Get all your, nails and all your beauty products.
Oh yeah, she's an entrepreneur.
Yes,
sells everything. But yeah, it's just crazy to me. And now we're at the point to where everyone is so scared. They're shutting down schools. You know, these children have to stay home for 2 or 3 weeks. And then are they going to add these days back at the end of the year?
They're not. They actually said that these are not makeup days. They're not going to make up. This is basically like another vacation.
And they're still going to have spring break too.
Yep.
So...
So they'll be out again for another
a week for spring break.
And that's the thing for people who are working, because I know they're not going to shut down everyone's job, but for the people who are working, like, what are they going to do with their kids?
I don't know. That's the question. What are you going to do for childcare? What are you going to do about extra meals for those who can't afford to feed their kids?
Because all the childcare places, from my knowledge, are either under strict restrictions or they are completely shut down. Mm-hmm. So...
Oh yeah, mine is closing on Fridays. I only open Monday through Thursday.
And you can only hand your children off at the door. They're not allowing any parents inside or anything to any of the classrooms, just to maintain interaction with just people from the outside, not knowing if they know if they're handling our kids with it or not.
Y'all know what I do want to talk about though? The one thing I do want to talk about, shout out to all the black people. The world could be burning the whole entire fuck up. And black people will forever be on Twitter making a joke about it.
I know! Have you heard about Rona and Chill?
Rona and Chill.
Yeah,
quarantine bag.
Quarantine bag.
Get your quarantine bag.
Or a quarantini.
No, I literally actually just saw a meme that I really had to say because it was so funny because this is my dad. It said the whole world, quote unquote, freaking out. Black people. Yeah, I'm gonna throw something on the grill later.
Oh, the meat is on special now.
But you know
everything is on sale. Like, everything is. You
know why I kind of think that is? I think that actually comes from, like, slavery. I feel like with black people during slavery time, they had to take, like, the worst time in history and make it livable, enjoyable. They had to sing songs, they sang hymnals, they had to do something to lift their spirit. So I think anytime we get hit with something, we like, oh, that's bad, but we can make a joke out of it.
We can.
Like this one, talking about with March and April pretty much canceled, the next holiday is Cinco de Mayo, sponsored by Corona.
But social media is a whole different beast. Like, social media has been killing
Black
me.
Twitter is hilarious in any way.
Yes.
Social media too, but Black Twitter just kills me each time. Like, I don't know how many people over here trying to get their bodies done talking about, so did Dr. Miami go on sale since the coronavirus is here? What makes you think that you gonna get your whole body done for less than whatever? They trying to get their money too. Ain't nothing stopping no plastic surgeon. Your surgery is still scheduled. B is not canceling.
Right.
What made them think they get a discount on getting their bodies done? They don't give discounts like at George Brown or
You know, I don't have no disrespect to people who want to lay on the table and get your body done because you are not happy with what God blessed you with, or you just can't go to the gym and make what you need happen. But you know, I hope you all stay safe. But I'm just gonna rock whatever God gave me.
Well, one thing I will say. I'm
gonna say that for now because I still want my booty done.
Hey, mommy makeovers is in right now.
Mommy makeovers. But what I will say is that the funny thing about it with Corona, that all of Black Twitter is celebrating the simple fact that Black people have seemed to be immune to it. Only minimal cases have. I think I've personally only seen 2 cases of Black people getting it.
I've only seen it in the NBA.
And it was in the NBA.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That's it.
Every case that happened in Africa, it was some European that went to visit and they, tried to get treatment there. But that was funny to me.
I just know I had to get my toe fixed before Corona really, really hit. Because I was like, I'm not about to be out here dead and looking all messed up. Like, no, I'm going to go casket ready.
Girl,
I am good. You know how they said and say you suited and booted? No, I'm casket ready. Fresh.
I was trying to get a haircut so bad before Rona hit, but my barber, he locked up right now. Free JoJo.
Free JoJo.
But yeah, it's crazy.
You can always go down to what is it, Ace of Spades or whatever. Ain't nobody trying to pay like $30 for a haircut though. Right. I know I'm not. I'm cheap. I'm gonna let y'all know when I have my undercut and even when I cut all my hair off. I would only pay $20. 15 at the lowest, but $20 at max. I'm not paying nothing else because I don't got no beard. I don't want nothing special. Just put little lines inside of my head or something like that and shave me down.
Yeah, my haircut is usually between $15 and $20. That's what I like to pay. Now, I used to get my haircut at the mall, and they used to charge me like $30. But that was before I was like woke about finances. And I was just like, oh, let me pay this. And then I found out people charge $15 and never went back to the mall to get my hair cut again.
Yeah, but, shout out to the guys that, I don't know what that barber salon is, but shout out to y'all and y'all highest expensive prices. But, I know some pretty decent people that work there.
But, yeah, Corona itself, going back to her,
Is it a her?
We can call her her.
It's an it.
They make everything else a her.
It's a virus.
Corona, that's a her because she been on.
She been on since apparently, and then that's the whole thing. I heard that it was made at the CDC. I don't know how much of this is true, but it really does make sense.
No, I'm telling you, I'm a complete conspiracy theorist. If we're going down that road. It was probably made in the CDC. It was released because everybody wanted to make some money real quick. Mm-hmm. It helped with politics. What other reason, would it be?
It's taking out the older people, though. Like, all old people.
You know what? And at the same time, you know what? I feel sorry for anyone that is older that gets it, but it must be your time. If God said to take you right now, then take you right now. It's just, I don't know what else to say because I'm just like, if it's your time to, I'm to the point in life where I am that if God takes me for whatever reason, He took me and I'm glad because I'm home. Mm-hmm. And I don't have to deal with all this recklessness that be going on in the world. Yeah. But that is just me.
Yeah,
now, if something happened to my immediate family members, then yes, of course, I'm going to be very devastated. But at the same time, I'm glad that they're not here to be, just that pain. I don't know if it hurts. Nobody know if there's any pain to this. Like, we don't know if the people who died in agony. We don't know nothing, but you get sick, and then all of a sudden You either dead or you just been quarantined.
I'm gonna just say this: I don't want to be taken until my kids reach adulthood.
We ain't gonna be taking this. Is the older people.
No, girl, that young people going every day.
They go, that's true, but we may not go this way. If I want to go, never mind. I'm not going to even say how I want to go.
Yeah, let's not go there.
I'm gonna just say I hope it's quick and painless.
Yes, same thing with me. I hope I'm having the time of my life, and then pop me right on into heaven. I'd be like, oh,
right into heaven. I'm just ready for, everything to be completely set up to where Corona is not affecting anything. All the fear can stop and, everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just hate that everyone is so, scared and all over the place about this thing.
It is. And I just want people to educate themselves thoroughly on how to disinfect yourself. Wash your body. Wash your hands. Like, overly wash your hands. Wash it every time you touch something. If you just didn't disinfect it. Because everybody needs to wash their hands. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that not washing their hands.
Just keep it. Yeah, it's that simple. Wash your hands. Sorry, Cassie has Corona, y'all.
No, I don't. Allow me. Don't allow me.
No, it's real simple. Just make sure you wash your hands. Wipe down and disinfect anything that you're touching, as far as like your cell phones, anything like that. And and you should be straight.
Yeah, we're sanitizing right now. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and take it to the Black note of the day. So today's Black entrepreneur is Marion R. Crowe. She was actually inducted into the Women in Technology International's Hall of Fame, a move that actually recognizes her remarkable achievements in tech. Crowe holds over 135 patents, primarily in voice over internet, which we all know is the VoIP, and some in other areas. She has another 100 patents currently under review, but today Marion is an SVP at AT&T and serves as a mentor for women in AT&T Labs and sits on the board for the Holocaust, Genocide, and Human Rights Education Center. So yay for Marion. I actually appreciate her because I wouldn't be able to do my job today if it wasn't for her. Thank you.
These Black queens.
Yes, praise our Black queens and kings. And today we are going to end this episode. We hope everyone stays safe out there. Make sure you wash your hands.
Make sure you wash your hands. And everybody, if you have any questions, comments, or anything, just drop those down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when we load. And everybody, we'll catch you next session. Peace.
Bye.
See ya.